Imagine waking up dry, sleeping 8 straight hours, and feeling a clear mind that tackles the day without coffee. These are not wishful dreams, they are the result I see every week in women who are practicing hormone yoga therapy. Stay with me and I will walk you through the exact changes that can unfold inside your body week by week. Hello, beautiful women. I'm Vanya Panamska, breast cancer survivor, certified hormone yoga therapy teacher, and mentor to more than 700 women who choose a natural path through hormone balance. I have written about the science of hormone yoga therapy, but science only matters when it changes lives. In the next 7 minutes, you will hear real evidence of what this practice can do for hot flashes, sleep, mood, fertility, and your long-term confidence. Ready to meet the new version of you? Let's dive in. Let's begin with the fast changes. Hot flashes are usually the first symptom to fade. In class after class, I watch women drop from 10 to 15 flashes a day to 1 or 2 in the first month. By month 3, most of them report none hot flashes at all. Better sleep arrives just as fast. The deep diaphragmatic breathing in hormone yoga therapy relaxes the nervous system, lowers nighttime cortisol, and trains the brain to switch into the rest. Many students write me after 2 weeks to say, Vanya, I slept through the night and my sheets are dry. When sleep stabilizes, energy soars. You do not need 3 cups of coffee because balanced cortisol let your natural vitality turns back on. Your afternoon crashes turn into a gentle wave of focus and carries you towards evening. Hormone swings can feel like an emotional roller coaster. One moment tears, the next irritation. Hormone yoga therapy smooths that right in 2 ways. The dynamic poses increases blood flow into the pituitary and ovaries, so estrogen and progesterone flow in a steady rhythm. At the same time, the anti-stress breath patterns pump serotonin and GABA through your brain. Here is what Joanna had to say. Vanya's hormone yoga classes have had a profound impact on both my body and mind. They helped me release tension, breathe deeply, and feel a comforting warmth into my chest. More importantly, they bring incredible mental clarity and peace. Anxiety that once screamed into the background begins to fade because the body finally registers that it's safe. Brain fog lifts as estrogen receptor starts performing and supplying what they need. Keys, ideas, everything comes back to you. Before we continue with the next benefit, make sure to click the first link in the description below of this video to get my 5 days free guide to better hormonal health. So, let's continue now with the physical reboots. Now, the outside catches up with the inside. Gentle spinal twists and hip openers in hormone yoga therapy press fresh blood into the joints and connective tissues. Inflammation drops, knees climb stairs without complaining, and your back greets the morning with ease. Skin begins to glow because balanced hormone boosts estrogen and circulation. Hair often feels thicker and shinier within a few months. For some women whose ovaries were only sleeping, not retiring, menstruation returns. This happened to me after chemotherapy-induced menopause. 2 weeks of a daily practice, and my cycle knocked on the door to say, "Here I am, I'm back." Even if bleeding never returns, many women report a sense of youth and lubrication that they had not felt in years. And the last, if you are dealing with PCOS or irregular cycles, hear this. Dina Rodriguez, the creator of hormone yoga therapy, tracked that 85% of women with PCOS who practice 3 to 4 times a week for 4 to 6 months conceived naturally. The sequence reduces insulin resistance, wakes up sluggish ovaries, and guides cycle into a predictable rhythm. Severe PMS also quiets down, cramps lightened, bloating shrinks, and emotional spikes levels out because the hormone production normalizes. Think of a hormone yoga therapy as a targeted psychotherapy for your endocrine glands, bringing them to remember their job rather than forcing them with an external hormones. Isn't this brilliant? The deepest shift is not in the lab, it is in how you live. When your body feels trustworthy, confidence returns. You accept invitations again, plan trips, and step into photo without hiding. Relationship warms because patience replaces irritability, and intimacy feels good when dryness and low libido ease. Most of all, you meet a familiar face into the mirror and say, "There you are. I missed you." All of this blooms from 30 minutes of a focused movement and breath 3 to 4 times a week. Consistency is the secret sauce. Set an alarm, roll your mat, and watch how each week victories are coming one after another. Today, you heard the real world benefits of hormone yoga therapy. From quick wins, emotional calm, physical renewal, fertility hope, and a long-term return to self. If you are curious about the science that powers this result, click on the video on the screen now, which is science-packed reasons why hormone yoga therapy works. In that lesson, I unpack the exact glands, hormones, and brain chemicals behind every benefit we talked about. I will meet you there, and together we will turn science into benefit.